Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. We can't see our gold farm from down here because the fog is back. You know what that means? 1.10. Yes, I was pleasantly surprised on today is currently Wednesday. I'm sitting down to start recording this week's episode, and as soon as I sat down, I got a little notification that said, hey, 1.10 is out. That was fast. That was a damn fast. Oh god, the auto jump. I gotta disable that shit right now. Hate the auto jump.
Playa.
Your thumb is over the spacebar if you're using the standard WASD configuration. So what the heck is the problem with jumping? Anyway, I digress. It probably has a useful situation that I'm not seeing, but I don't like it. So, not using it. Anyway, this update has been really weird. They pushed it out really fast. In fact, 1.9 still seems new to me at this point. It seems like most of this update was bug bashing, and they added like a few features that are really cool. I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with magma blocks and building with all those other new blocks, but it's not feature-packed like the updates I'm used to. I started playing in 1.7.9, and since then we've had 1.8 and 1.9, which are both huge updates. One thing it did say they did, though, is optimize and bug bash, and I gotta say, looking at our FPS, it's staying up around 40 in here without Optifine. So, that's a good thing. Maybe that means I can finally put the third layer on this thing that it needs and not have it tank down to 10 every time I walk over here. We'll see. We'll see. If worse comes to worse, I'm gonna add the third layer and I'll just make it minimal storage for now. Like, no item frames, none of the laggy stuff. Anyway, that's about enough exposition for now and a little background. So what are we gonna be doing today? Well, as you know, we've been working on the ghast farm that's off in that direction. And my original plan before seeing that the 1.10 update is out was to continue working on that. Oh, hello, skeleton. Well, since 1.10 is now out, I'm going to do what I usually do when new updates come out, by which I mean I'm going to do the same thing I did when 1.9 came out, and spend this episode exploring the new features. Which basically just means I'm going out and finding magma blocks in the nether because there's not much else that's been added. It's like, oh, we added gold to mesa mine shafts. Wow, game changer. I totally need that. I totally haven't been building a gold farm. And then there's the whole situation of, oh, let's retexture skeletons and zombies, make them give you status effects and call it a new map. Thanks, Obama. And there's lonely trees and plains biomes. Oh man, yeah, I needed trees. Thanks, Mojang. It's totally not trees freaking everywhere. I mean, I don't mean to rip on Mojang because they are nice, subtle details that'll make the game more interesting for the people starting new worlds, but there's not much they added that really changes the gameplay. The only thing that's gameplay changing that they really added is the magma blocks, which is why I'm gonna go find them. Oh, I should probably clear out my inventory first. Yeah. Which one of these is empty? Nope. Nope. Well, close enough. Sure, I'm just gonna come back by and pick it all up. Which obviously means, since you guys know me by now, I'm not gonna come back and pick it up. I'm gonna forget it's there, and then 10 episodes from now be like, oh my god, my chests are so disorganized. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's get this nether adventure started. I'm pretty sure the furthest I've ever gone this way is over to the Glitchball Gary Museum. So it shouldn't be that far off this way to start finding some magma blocks. And there's the Glitchball Gary Museum. So while we're walking over here, it's actually a good opportunity to talk about what's happening because a lot of people lately in the comments have been saying, oh, when are you gonna finish this project? When are you gonna finish this project? I know a bunch of stuff still has to be done. Like, a lot of people were saying the lobby in the Guardian farm, in particular. Yes, I know it's not done, but that's not enough work for me to do in one episode. The way I usually handle small projects like that is I be lazy and let them build up until there's enough of them to actually take up a whole episode, and then we spend a whole episode doing all of them. Well, I think we've reached that point. So we are going to be doing the lobby of the Guardian farm pretty soon, and I'm gonna go with the idea you guys had. We're gonna make a nice fountain, because that was the suggestion I got the most, and I don't really have any other ideas for it. There's not too much you can do there. It's a very limited palette, because I don't want it to change the character of the build. This isn't a silk touch. Oops. Because I don't want it to change the character of the build. So if I start building stuff in the middle with other materials I never used anywhere else in the build that are completely different colors and completely different textures, it'll change the character. So it's gotta be subtle. but it needs something. Then, believe it or not, even though this project is like more than a year old, we still have to finish the diamond farm. Oh, I should go check to make sure that still works in 1.10. We'll do that after I find some magma blocks. Apparently, I have been over here before. There should totally have been magma blocks all over the place here. Tell you what, here's a wall. Let's dig. And you know what? This is okay because I actually need a bunch of netherrack to smelt down to work on the ghast farm in the next episode. And I've always got time for quartz. Okay, well, here's a fortress. That's good. We at least don't have to dig anymore. Okay, there we go. Out on the other side. Is there lava down here? Yes, is there magma? Yes! Finally, there's some magma blocks. Okay. Let's get to stepping on them. Apparently they didn't nerf ghasts in 1.9. I mean 1.10. See, 1.9 still seems so new to me. And there's actually something I want to test out with these magma blocks too. There's this YouTuber I watch named Mumbo Jumbo. You might have heard of him, you know, he's got 1 million subscribers. But when magma blocks first came out, he made this farm design that's actually like really easy. This was just, hey, layer of magma blocks, layer of minecart hoppers, mob spawn on top of it, boom, mob farm. Easy peasy. And since that first snapshot came out in which he made that, Mojang has claimed that they made it so mobs can't spawn on magma blocks. But in every subsequent update, they could still spawn on magma blocks. So if they once again tried to fix that and failed and mobs can still spawn on magma blocks in the actual update here, I'm gonna make a really fast and efficient mob farm today real quick just to get a bunch of mob drops while it still works. Okay, let's get back to the base. That's enough. Good to remember this fortress is here. We'll come back and explore it later at some point to see if it has mending. But what I'm gonna do right now is stop in on the AFK diamond farm on the way back and see if it still works. And also see how not laggy it is since apparently they fixed a bunch of lag issues. Oh crap, how did I get over here? Was it through here? It was definitely not through here. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Well, I know that home was this way, so if I just dig this way until I see something familiar, it'll all be fine, except my pickaxe is about to break. Ooh, I actually have to find the path back. Or do I? Can I just take the roundabout long way? I'm gonna take the long way home. This is not good. I might get stuck in another with no pickaxe. This is really not good. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go back and find that fortress, and then we're just gonna go through the fortress, because I know our tunnel went through it. Oh, jeez. I am very, very lost. Okay, this looks familiar. Why does this look... This is where we just were. Okay, back to where we were. Now, how did I get over here from there? Oh, here we go. I dug through here, which means I came from this way. Okay, we're back. No, not good. No, not good. No, not good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Thank you. Jeez. Let's not do that again. Oh, here we go. Yes. All right. We're back on track. Whew, I was getting a little worried there for a second. And that is why you always bring something to mark out your areas, kiddies. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Officially. Okay, so here's the portal to our diamond farm. Let's see how optimized they've made this lag. 40 frames, 37 frames. That's actually not too bad for this area without Optifine. I'm happy with that. Which is kind of sad. I gotta go to the lag spot. The lag spot was over here. 90 frames at what was previously the lag spot. Okay, they did a lot of optimizing. Dang. I'm starting to like this update more and more. Okay, now we gotta go to the second lag spot. Now this one would drop me down to like 5 frames per second if I'm looking in the right spot before. And that was back in 1.8 when I built it. In 1.9 I got a little better. How we doing? How we doing? 40 frames. Wow. That's actually quite an optimization. Because this place, basically you couldn't actually do anything over here. It was just bulk storage. So, that's awesome. That means there's one thing left to do with this thing. See if it still works. Okay, we're gonna turn this off and let it drain real quick. Alright then. Then we're gonna turn the holding on, close this thing up, and it's actually dinner time for me. So, I'll be back in about an hour after AFKing on this thing for that long while I eat dinner. So, I'll see ya. Alright, everyone. Well, this is exactly 50 minutes after I've had my dinner, I'm all good to go, and we missed the button. Let's try this again. Come on.
Nope.
I missed again. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm.
Yeah.
There we go, yes. So now is the moment of truth. Does our diamond farm still work in 1.10? I don't see any lights on up there right now, which means nothing's flowing through those hoppers. Usually I would see some lights going on, so maybe they finally fixed this thing. There's some lighting thing going on. Don't know if that's from that, but the moment of truth. Does this farm still work? Oh man, they finally broke it. Oh man, that kind of sucks, but at least they got plenty of supplies from it already. Welp, this diamond farm is officially broken. I mean, I can't be too sad about it because I was expecting it to be broken in 1.9. But still, it's kind of sad because I spent so long working on this thing and designing it and all that stuff. So now it's just gonna be storage. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be hurting for any of these things. We got, let's see, what did each one of these hold? Like 10,000 items or something like that? So we have 30,000 something beacons, 40,000 blocks of redstone, 80,000 blocks of iron, and about 40,000 blocks of diamond. So we should be good for a while. That's still kind of sad to me though, because I spent so long on this thing. Ooh, I wonder if our storage system still works in 1.10. I'm gonna go check on that real quick. And the verdict is it does. All right then, awesome. All right, so what we're gonna do to see if I can still make a farm out of these magma blocks, and if this is not patched like they've said it's been patched for a while now, go up another one, and we'll go up one more just to be safe. We're gonna place down a bunch of magma blocks, then cover them over, and see if we can actually still get mobs to spawn on top of them. There we go. I'm gonna toss the rest of these magma blocks. No, I actually don't know because it's not in the storage system. I'll just put a chest down here for now. There we go. This is totally not going to become a problem. Okay, then I need something I have a lot of. I have a lot of stone brick, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be the bottom lip, and what we have to do is fill in all of that area one up. Let's see what the light levels are. 13. How is this the 13 from the sky? How is it 13 from the sky? It's completely covered over. What? There should be no light from the sky there. Bullshit! Maybe I have to like unload and reload the chunks to get the light to reset or something? Okay. What the heck are you doing here during the day? And not making teleport sounds? What? What? He's actually acting like Slenderman right now. What are you doing? Still says 13 sky. Okay, right here. 1 sky. Okay, hang on a second. Still 0 sky. Okay, I have no explanation. I just don't know. Well, this is very interesting because this is now completely enclosed. These only give off a light level of 2, but the rest of this box has maintained the light level of when I put these down. So if I take these out, will it go back to normal, or do we just have a permanently lit up box now? It will go back to normal. Okay, so all of this should be, yeah, now this is really dark. That's interesting. Apparently, when you place these lava blocks down, they maintain whatever the light level that they were placed down at is. That is very interesting. That could be useful. I don't know how it would be useful yet, though. Yeah, because let's try this. Now that they're dark enough, if I put this down, 1, 2, 3, that's what it should look like in here. That's what it does look like in here. Well, there's a bug that can be exploited somehow. Don't know how yet, but I'll figure out a way. So my question now, because I was always fascinated with the idea of building an underground village. If those maintain the light level of the sky, is there a way to manipulate that so that using those underground would somehow make a village door think it's exposed to the sky? That's how my mind is working right now. I'm curious, and that's a bad sign. Last time I was curious, we ended up building an AFK diamond farm. Holy God, spiders! Why are there just a million spiders and nothing else? I will find a way to use this practically. I will. Geez, I was intending for this to be a short thing. It's turning into a huge ordeal now. Are you kidding me? I didn't put stone half slabs in the sorting machine. That seems like something freaking obvious to put in here. What is wrong with me? Yeah, once we build the third level in this thing, there's a lot of rearranging that's gonna go on. Now watch, this side's gonna be full, that side's gonna be, oh my god! Light level's only 2, so this is all spawnable now, according to the old patches. But unfortunately, no spawns. It is daytime, so if things were going to spawn in right now, they would be spawning in. So, this is moot. It was just a goofy farm that was possible in the patches, but is not actually possible now that the full version is out. Which is exactly why I don't try to invent stuff in snapshots. And I think that's it for the magma blocks. So, what do we still need to do? I still need to make a bone block. So we get some bones, turn it into bone meal, walk over to the crafting table, and go whoop, boom. I now have a bone block, and it's gonna go right here. There we go. Perfect place for a bone block. That is gonna need its texture updated pretty soon. Those might actually look really good on the walls. Okay, hang on a second. I may have found a new walling texture to replace iron because I never wanted to use quartz because it's so expensive. That might be awesome for interior walls if I just want plain white walls like this. Yeah, I think I found my new wall texture whenever I need white walls. Of course, the diorite doesn't look as good in this as it does with the iron blocks. I think what I'll probably do eventually is just replace all these walls with the bone, figure out something else to do with the or should I? Should I mess with this? Maybe I shouldn't mess with this. What do you guys think? Then, nether wart. Do I have nether wart in here? I don't think I do. Actually, I'm almost certain I don't. So, all of our nether wart would be over in the brewery that doesn't work anymore. I guess the good news about the diamond farm breaking is it means my alarm system won't break anymore. So now I can actually do a showcase on this and have it be a viable design. That's pretty cool. Well, since this actually works now, let's make sure that all of these are primed. They are. And of course, the brewery still doesn't work because I never got around to fixing that while we were still in 1.9. But at least the alarm systems will work. Boom, we have another wart block, and we're gonna do this. So we have a red nether brick block. We're 1.10ing so hard right now. So there's one final thing I need to test here. And that is another bug that cropped up in 1.9, the piston translocators. I wonder if they still work. Because I never really did anything with them because I was assuming they were just going to get patched out and then whatever I built with them would be broken. But it might be another one of those deals like the Bud that it's a glitch that Mojang decides to leave in because people are building cool shit with it. Let's find out. Okay, let's see if it still works. It does still work. All right then, good to know. I think that's oh my god, what? Where did you even come from? It hasn't been nighttime in a while. Have you really been camping there this whole time? Anyway, I believe that's all the new 1.10 stuff, besides like the increased amount of gold in the Mesa mine shafts, to which I say and the thousands of Minutian like bug fixes that they did. I wonder if one of those bug fixes was villagers in minecarts. Ooh, get in. Get in. Yes, they get in again. So you're going over there to keep that part of the town active. That's pretty much it for this episode. There's not too much I can actually do with all the new 1.10 stuff yet. Because, well, there's not really that much new 1.10 stuff. Let's be real here. So I'm going to end this episode here. And next week, we'll be getting back to work on the ghast farm. Hopefully we can make a bunch of progress on it. As I push these villagers over here, that'll be it for this episode. So hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will be back with more Minecraft next week. But for now, I hope you learned something about 1.10. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.